Mark Denham on Atom Radio.
Hello, welcome to episode 47 of the Atom Radio podcast, the best bits of Drivetime. Now, this week, I didn't do Drivetime. It's half term in the UK this week. So I'm going to be honest, right? I took the week off from Drivetime, and I had in my head planned when I thought, I'm going to have next week off. I had an awesome week planned in my head, and not one thing has gone as I planned. Right from Saturday night all the way through the week, it hasn't gone as I planned. But anyway, the good news is I've come in on Friday to put together the best bits of breakfast, because that's all I did this week. Breakfast on Monday. Now I have to say, on Monday I was in an all right mood as well. But on Monday, we ended up discussing a lot of things about moaning, like annoying things that cause you to moan, and this, that, and the other, all came from an 80s song, because Monday was 80s Day as well. Plus also, how do you get away with swearing in a song? Put it in a foreign language. Nobody'll ever know. There you go. That is the best bits of Drivetime or breakfast for this week. Enjoy the podcast.
Atom Radio. Ooh, yeah. Playing the music you want to hear.
Mark Denham.
AtomRadio.co.uk.
Were you waiting to see Katie Price riding a lawnmower? This is actually news. I kid you not. This has become a news story. Imagine, your life is that interesting that people want to watch you riding a lawnmower. She slipped into a lurid pink bikini and cowboy hat to drive a high-powered lawnmower around her Surrey mansion on Sunday, harking back to her glamour modelling days. She's wearing a pair of stiletto boots and this funny, pink bikini thing. And yeah, she does look, I don't know, like Katie Price, I suppose is what I'm trying to say.
Mark Denham on Atom Radio.
Madonna, Who's That Girl on Atom Radio, coming up 8 after 8, Monday morning, Bank Holiday Monday in the UK. And I do believe elsewhere around the world, some parts of the world do have a holiday today. So hello to you if you are on holiday, wherever you are around the world. It is 80s Day. Cheers for sticking us on. Mark with you from Slough in the United Kingdom, playing the 80s music you want to hear until 10. Then non-stop 80s through until 7 p.m. tonight. Music news for you. James Blunt has promised that his new album will be even more miserable than the last one. Now there's a selling point, isn't it? Hey, there's a selling point. Buy this album and be mega miserable. I think I'll pass.
Mark Denham on Atom Radio.
One of the most annoying things possible ever, the sun shining on TV. It really bugs me. I love that song from a-ha, but it is a fact of life that I find really, really annoying. Do you know, I often sit, if I'm watching TV at home, I'll often sit with the curtains closed. Even if it's still the middle of the day, I'll sit with the curtains closed because, and I know you'll say, well, you could just move your TV, but it fits nicely where it is. But because I just find it so annoying to be sat there with half the screen covered in sunlight coming in through the window. So I'll shut the curtains. Problem solved. Now, my ex always used to, why are we sat in the dark? She'd always say that. Because the sun is shining on TV, you see. And it's not just an a-ha song. It is a first world problem. It really is.
Mark Denham on Atom Radio.
It is Monday's breakfast show on Atom Radio. And Mark with you until 10 o'clock. Going back to that sun always shines on TV, right? I have had an email that says, do you know what? I have the same problem. Tell me then, can you think of anything more annoying than sitting down to watch something on TV and finding half the screen is bathed in sunlight and it's just so annoying? Can you think of anything more annoying? On air at atomradio.co.uk.
Mark Denham on Atom Radio.
Monday morning, 80s Day, 27th of May, Bank Holiday Monday in the UK. I have looked up, and this is a recent survey, some of the most annoying things ever. Sports commentary, children at weddings, bankers, I'm sure that's probably not slang, traffic wardens, pimped up cars, adult acne, slow traffic lights, people who mumble, flies, noisy neighbours, Big Brother, that's probably the TV show, Toilets that you have to pay for. That's such a nuisance, isn't it? When you're busting and then you have to find the right change as well. The top 10 most annoying things. At 10, poor customer service. 9, slow internet connections. 8, people who cough and don't cover their mouths. 7, stepping in dog poo. Well, if somebody cleaned it up, that wouldn't happen, would it? 6 is foreign call centres. At 5, rude shop assistants. 4, people who eat with their mouth open. 3, people who smell. I hate that, I really do. 2 is people driving too close behind you. And the number 1 most annoying thing, chavs. There you go.
Mark Denham on Atom Radio.
Monday's breakfast show on Atom Radio. 12 to 9, this list of annoying things, right? There's 100 of them on here and I've skipped through them. Number 20 is one that annoys me as well. The nation's obsession with Z-list celebrities. You know, like these people who've been on Big Brother and Love Island and all that. Z-list celebrities. Like when I was growing up, you had to do something, you know, like be a sportsman, be an actor, you know, be a TV presenter to be a celebrity. In this day and age, you don't. You just need to have a YouTube, really, don't you? Driving slow in the fast lane, that's another one. People reading over your shoulder. Brown noses. I love that people have thought about that. I really do. Muggers. I would say they're more than annoying. They really are, aren't they? Cost of train fares, also annoying. Loads and loads of annoying things on here. Running out of toilet roll. Now, that's annoying, isn't it? When you're busting and you have to pay to go in a public toilet, you go in and you need to sit down, if you know what I'm saying. So you go in, you sit down, you're in a rush because you've had to find all the coins. And you sit down and then you're like, there's no loo roll. How annoying. Stand by for wax. Bridge to your heart after Bros. I owe you nothing.
Mark Denham on Atom Radio.
4 to 9. I'm just waiting for someone to email in and say, I find you annoying, Mark. Thankfully, nobody has as yet. But if you do feel to email in and say that, please don't. It'd ruin my day. It really would. Here I am, rough and barely tolerable. But there you go. News for 9 on the way on 80s Day on Atom Radio after Eddie Grant.
Mark Denham on Atom Radio.
Falco, Rock Me Amadeus. Now, I know that that's not in English. Like the verses are, I think, in Austrian, aren't they? But there is definitely a bit in there where a 4-letter word that if it was used in a song in English would have to be censored out, I'm sure. And I'm thinking, you know, like being Austrian, did you think, yeah, do you know what? If I just get this in, nobody will ever know what it is. I can censor it. It's kind of like, you know, just being a naughty schoolboy, seeing what you can get away with. This is Johnny Hates Jazz.
Mark Denham.
AtomRadio.co.uk.
I think my point there on swearing in songs is well and truly proven, don't you? You know, the proof is in the pudding. And if I ate pudding, well, that would be well proven. Anyway, what about things that annoy you, eh? I got to say, like the way my front room is set up, the TV is diagonally opposite the window. And when the sun shines, the sun always shines on TV. And that really, really, really does bug me. I'm sure if I was to sit here, I could come up with many, many, many things that bug me. But I'm not going to, because it's the weekend, you know. You're not listening to the podcast to be brought down. It's the weekend. Here in the UK, going to be a gorgeous day today. If you're listening on Saturday, the 1st of June, it's going to be a gorgeous day. Highs of 28 degrees expected today. So whatever you're doing today, enjoy it. Hopefully you've enjoyed the podcast. There will be another one next week, which will be the best bits of Drive Time, because I will be back on Drive Time Monday afternoon at 3 o'clock. Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to subscribe. That'd be really, really good if you could subscribe. We're on the old iTunes podcast. You'll find this on my YouTube channel as well. And we're also now on Spotify. So many ways to listen to the podcast. Make sure you subscribe to this wherever you are listening. I'll be back Monday on atomradio.co.uk. Tune in iTunes Radio or smart speaker, 3 o'clock for Drive Time. Tell all your friends, make sure you're listening. And if you can't listen live, check out next week's podcast. Episode 48 will be out next Saturday. Enjoy whatever you're doing this weekend, and I'll see you Monday afternoon at 3.
Atom Radio. Ooh, yeah. Playing the music you want to hear.
Mark Denham.
AtomRadio.co.uk.